Hi, my name is Georgia Kashevarof. I'm doing my first assignment is on section 4.2. It's sources of emotions and moods. So the first one is regarding personality. And with personality, we have affect intensity, which an individual differences in strength to which individuals experience their emotions. People can have positive and negative emotions. And with that, it's saying that people who are happy are laughing. People that are sad are really sad. You can see them crying. Next one is time of day. Some people think that their emotions reflect on the certain time of day. With the positive effects, the peaks are between the hours of 10 a.m. to noon. And then sometimes by 7 p.m., their moods can become negative, that they're getting tired, that they just want to go to bed or not happy. With that negative effect, it can also happen in the morning, early in the morning, like when you're getting up, getting ready for work. You're not really happy about that. And then later in the evening, as I said, by 7 p.m., you can have a negative effect of your day, that it's affecting you. You don't want to be up and about. With light, sun, working in the evening, people have different emotions. If some people have to work the night shift, if they have a night light, or they call the bright lights, in their workplace, it can make them feel like it's day. So they have the same effect as people that are working during the day, that it helps them throughout their doing their job. And it helps them to adjust with their surroundings. With days of the week, people have emotions. Weekends seem to be the best days for people. The lowest are Mondays, because you're looking at the beginning of the week, people have a tendency not to be happy when Mondays come around because that's your first day of work. In Japan, though, it's different. With Japan, they have their highest days are Mondays. They seem to be happier when they start the work on Mondays. With other countries, the lowest are on Fridays and Saturdays. But on Sundays, it can be a negative as well, because some people are looking at it like preparing themselves for work. It's like the weekend is coming to an end, so Sundays can be a negative. With the weather, people think the weather has an effect on their attitude and their emotions. It's called illusory correlation. It's the tendency of people to associate two events in reality where there is no connection, meaning that the moods, they think the moods have an effect on people with the weather, if it's sunny or if it's windy, raining, snowing, dark time. There is no connections. But it's more looking like a distraction, meaning if it's rainy, wet, it's like people get like irritated or not happy. I mean, it's not more of a mood, but it's a distraction to them, that they don't want to go outside because it's wet, or they want to go outside when it's sunny. So there's that distinction between the distractions. With stress, has a lot to do with how you are daily, like when you go to work. It affects you negatively if you run into an employee, one of your staff that's not happy, and their moods can affect you as well. Like if you get emails that was something negative that reflected your work or something that will make you upset about it, and it can ruin your day, and you can feel stressed because you have to redo something. It takes a toll on you of how you feel and how you want to get your work done. If there's a time frame to get it done, you're stressing out about it. The situations of where you're at, what you're doing, how are you going to get it done, when can you get it done. So there's a lot of emotions to that with stress with your work and how it can affect people. With social activities, going out with your friends can make you feel a lot better, especially after work. It can increase your mood, it can bring you up, make you feel a lot better. Physical activity is really good for you. That with a sweating can make you feel good about yourself and give you the energy and eating out with friends also can bring up your mood, can make you feel good about yourself. You're talking to them, you're laughing, and you're sharing food. This can make you feel a lot better than where you were when you were feeling down by yourself. You don't want to be alone. It's always good to go out with friends and eat out, do something with them. So with sleep, one of the things with sleep that can affect you is sleep deprivation, meaning you're not sleeping enough. You're only sleeping 6 hours a day when you'd want to be sleeping like 8 hours a day. Your quality of sleep is interfered, and it can give you fatigue. You're tired during the day. You don't want to do anything. It also can put you at risk with your health and safety issues at work because you're tired, you're not focused. You might do something to cause an accident at work. The positive side, with increased sleep, you can feel positive. Your career can be enhanced. Because you're going to be doing productive work to where your employer is going to be noticing what you're doing and complimenting you, and so therefore you can have a better work relationships, getting your work done, which can lead to even a pay raise. So sleep has a lot to do with how you function on a daily basis. So we know sleep is very important. Exercise, like I said earlier, with sweat therapy, it does really work. It makes you feel good about yourself. It also helps with you being depressed. If you're feeling depressed and then you want to work out, because you're working out all those emotions that are going through you and sweating it out, it enhances your positive mood because you're feeling good about yourself, working out and you feel better, not only about yourself, but everything that you're going to do and how you're going to act with other people. You talk about age um, with the young versus people getting older, that the young are more inclined to do a lot better than elders at work. And there is no evidence showing that the young has or is doing a lot more than people that are getting older in the job force. With negative emotions for the elder people, they seem to be getting less emotions. Their anger decreases as they get older, as they're working, and they're more positive as they grow older. With sex between men and women, women seem to have more emotions than men, and they hold it longer than men. With anger, women has less anger than men. Men seem to have more, they hold the anger in more than they do with women. Emotional personalities, as you can see with women, if you look at them straight faced, people would think that, oh, she's angry, she's mad about something. With men, it's that they're just they're okay, they're not mad, they're happy, they're just giving an expression. They don't see them holding any anger. So visually, women, they put more onto women than they do men, looking at their facial expressions. So that's all I have. Thank you.